Okay, I've just arrived and this is really exciting. For the first time, you really get to see what everything's gonna look like. Tomorrow we've got the lumber package coming and the trusses, and they're gonna have lots of fun and games getting them up here. The big trucks won't make it in this far, so they're gonna have to ferry them in, shuttle them in, and we'll be following that. And then, the day after tomorrow, they start hammering, and we hopefully get the trusses up here, and it'll look even more exciting. Right now, it looks completely wide open because there's no interior walls. When the interior walls go in, it'll feel a lot more constrained, I know, but for right now, it just looks fantastic. I'm loving this. Okay, as you can see, they made a lot of progress yesterday. The most difficult thing was getting the trusses in. They brought in first the lumber package. The lumber package came in on a 45-foot truck and was dropped about maybe a half mile up the road. They brought all that in with a forklift, no problem. So the 50-foot truck brought in the trusses, and that dropped off about 3/4 of a mile, maybe a mile up the road. They didn't have a forklift that could drive that in, so instead they used a trailer, a truck and a trailer. They threw the trusses up on top, they put some beams underneath it, and they started out walking. They didn't get very far walking, holding the heavy ends of the trusses behind the trailer. So they decided to bring a second truck in. So they went from truck to trailer to truck with a bunch of guys. Manpower was the answer, not only to getting all the stuff in here, but also for getting those trusses up on the structure. The two trucks and the trailer worked at a walking speed. And after that first run, they went very smoothly. So they got all the trusses in here in about 3.5 hours and spent most of the afternoon yesterday making the progress that you see. By the end of the day today, we should have a completely enclosed structure, at least as far as the roof goes, and be ready for the thunderstorms that are going to be coming in every day now that they were in monsoon season.
Quiere salir en la tele, pero aquí no lo podemos tirar.